and welcome to Pyramid Art, Books, and Custom Framing and Hearne Fine Art. We're here today with the owner, Hearne, and we're really excited to be here. We're here to talk about a new exhibit that's here at the gallery. It's called Pioneer of the Paint, Masters of the 19th Century. But before we get started talking about that particular exhibit, I want to talk briefly to Garbo about Hearne Fine Art. So tell us, Garbo, how long has Pyramid Hearne Fine Art been in existence?
Well, actually, we opened in June of 1988 as a print shop focusing on African American artists. Then we moved to Main Street, and we were there from 89 to 97, and we added the books, and we showed fine art, you know, on a quarterly basis. But it was so well received that when we moved down to the River Market District, and it was Markham, then Clinton Avenue, while we were there, and we added the sister business of Hearne Fine Art to make people understand the appreciation of purchasing art. And then in our last, we're here and on Wright Avenue, so we're Pyramid Art, Books, and Custom Framing and Hearne Fine Art. So
wonderful,
that's kind
wonderful.
of a short history.
So what's the vision of your business?
Well, primarily, again, our focus is African American culture, using visual arts, books, and just all avenues of ways to find out more about us using these type of venues. And we bring in artists, we do book signings. We're a community bookstore. We're in a community where our neighbors are a church, a library, and a school. I mean, you can ask for any better neighbors, and people to come in and utilize us. We have sessions all the time where people come in and talk about events, current events, or things that may be bothering you. We try to do things from people from the cradle to the grave, if you will. So we're trying to be a good neighbor in the community and let the community come in and utilize what we do.
Wonderful. So how's the transition been from the River Market to over here on Wright Avenue?
Well, I think it's been great. I think that the River Market was a great space, easy to get to us. I think the community can now been as easy to get there. I think we had a lot of people that, actually utilizing what we do. They really didn't, but now I think that they will.
All right. I did want to just mention as the clinic is here, so that's here.
It's going well. I mean, my husband's clinic, he's a family practice doctor, so he sees, all ages. The coffee shop was kind of my brainstorm because I wanted, that effect where you had access to concessions, if you will, but I didn't want it in a bookstore, and it was an opportunity to let the community. It was formed off of Kwanzaa, the cooperative economics principle. Mm-hmm. So there are 19 women that actually own the coffee shop. So it's, the community to support it, you have to be a part of it and own it. So, it's slow, but I think it's going to get better.
Well, I think that's wonderful. It's one way of keeping the community together, mm-hmm. also building your strengths within the community,
right.
and then branching out within the community. So we're glad that you're here in this community.
Well, thank you.
Mm-hmm. So, Garbo, the theme this month for the exhibit is Pioneers of the Paint, Masters of the 19th Century. Mm-hmm. How did you come about with that theme for the exhibit?
Well, actually, when I opened, I wanted my first exhibit that I organized to be very special, and I felt that the biggest problem in our community about understanding the patronage and purchasing art and understanding art is education. So the key is to start back, because if you know your history, then that makes it easier to understand your future. So bringing and finding the oldest art that I could get my hands on was one of my key things. And then these 4 artists were noted artists whose works are in the museums all around the world that most people in Arkansas have never heard of, except for probably one of them, which would be Henry Tanner. So I thought, and these artists did not know each other. They were all free Negroes, if you will, back in the 19th century, and they made a living as artists. So together in this room, they have complemented each other. And I think it's really a very intense exhibit. I'm excited about it.
Wonderful. So yeah, let's talk about these artists. Who are the artists again?
The artists are Robert Scott Duncanson, Edward Mitchell